trying to get this PlayStation app to work so I can pull up a second screen on my phone so I can display my screen name, etc. But unfortunately, the app is not working. Keep getting this weird error that says the screen is currently not in use. You don't want to know how to fix this? I'm going to try to disconnect it and then reconnect again. If that doesn't work, we'll just move on with the video. Oh, still not working. All right, anyway, here we go. So I purchased the PlayStation VR. As you can see, I got the launch bundle. This means that it's not only the VR headset. I got the headset, the PlayStation camera, which actually looks a little different from the original. The original looks like a long rectangle shape. As you can see, this is more cylindrical. It's like a cylinder. Pretty much same length. It also comes with 2 Move controllers, 1, 2. And it comes with PlayStation VR Worlds that includes 5 games. If you want to call them games, mini experiences. We have the London Heist, Ocean Descent, Scavenger's Odyssey, which I hadn't even heard of that one, VR Luge, and Danger Ball. Yay! I didn't buy any other games yet because I'm not exactly sure. I saw a couple of reviews, but I'm not exactly sure what other games I would want. I also have Tomb Raider. I bought this today. Well, it came out yesterday, but I picked it up today. And it actually has a VR portion on here. I'm sure it's not anything too in depth. I think you get to walk through prompt manner. But here we go. Gonna break the seal on this. I've been waiting on this all year. This was the $4.99 bundle. I know it's a lot of money, but I didn't go fork it all over at once. I actually on day one reserved my PlayStation VR. I put $50 down on it. I just paid $50 a month until release day. I missed a few months, so I ended up spending around like $100 out of my pocket, but that's not bad. So a little bit of advice, a little tidbit of information. If you guys ever want to get something, a gaming system or a peripheral that costs a good bit of money, go ahead and start paying on it ahead of time. All right. Well, I guess I'll open it up this way for you guys. I can't believe I started out playing Atari, right? I'm kind of old. And now we are in the world of VR. So I guess I'll leave the box sitting over here. You guys probably not going to be able to see it anyway, but I'll let this sit right here for a moment. Okay. I like how they package this. There's the PlayStation logo on the front. Let's open this up. I'm so excited. It's like it's Christmas. Okay, so you open up to another box. It's a nice blue box on the inside that actually says PlayStation VR. Nice PlayStation, pretty. I guess you call this royal blue. Okay. I actually thought this was the top that you could just open, but it's actually a booklet. So here we have the quick start guide. I'm not going to go too off in detail in this. I'm just doing the unboxing right now. I'll take a look at this later on once I start connecting everything. What's going on, Moneymaker? All right. And it has like a visual representation of everything here. And it's numbered. That made it really convenient for you. You had a little finger hole to take this out. So first, I'm probably not going to be able to name all these connectors. Okay. All this packaging for a power cable. Looks like the standard power cable that you find with any electronic device. AC Pixels, what's going on? Just a standard power cable. Sit this off to the side. Box number 2. see what we have here. All right, we have another instruction manual. And here, and please forgive me, I don't know the name of each individual component, but from what I've heard when I watched videos on YouTube and online, etc., I think they call this the breakout box. This has to connect to your PlayStation 4 in order for the VR headset to work. It has the PlayStation logo up here. Has a HDMI to TV and PS4 connector. Has a few, two other connections, but I'm not sure what they are, and has a vent fan on here. All right, I'll add you. I'll go back and I'll look through the chat log and I'll make sure I add you C-Pixels. Okay, here's another cable. It looks like this cable here, when you look at the connectors, it's USB on one end. Second end, what we have here, it looks just like a standard, I know you can't really see this, but it looks like something that you'll find with an Android phone. Okay, I'm guessing that this is the other end of the power brick, label number 3. But again, I hadn't gone through the instruction manual, so I'm not exactly sure what this is called. But I'm assuming this is just your standard adapter. You speak Spanish. Sí, yo, si me quieres hablar contigo en español, yo puedo. All right. And it also comes with pretty basic, nothing too fancy, just standard earbuds. I'll take these out so you can see them. So it's pretty basic. If you have something a little bit more fancy, I would use those. I actually have, I have the Beats headphones, if you can see them here. Okay, so I have the PlayStation Gold white headphones. This it matches the headset, so I'm probably going to use these. But then I also have my Beats by Dre wireless headset, which I can't use it wirelessly, but I'm going to use one of these instead of the earbuds that were provided. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Okay, well, not just yet. It's a lot of cables. Oh wow, okay. Well, I appreciate that. I have some HDMI cables, but I guess it makes sense for them to include additional HDMI cables. So again, I'll sit this over to the side. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I'm guessing it's pretty important. They had it twist tied and it was covered up with packaging on both ends. Okay. What I'm guessing this is, because it has a HDMI port and it has another port on it also, and it's kind of, I like this. It has the PlayStation logo with the triangle, the circle, the X, and the square. It's pretty neat. So it looks like an extender, so that way you're not standing, you're not sitting really close to your TV. So I believe this is just a cable that's probably going to go from the back of the VR headset. Yeah, so I can see this going to the breakout box here, and just to give you a little length to come from the PlayStation itself and the breakout box to your headset. All right, is it time yet? Last but not least, the actual headset itself. They wrapped it up pretty good. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I answer any questions I can, but I literally just got this at midnight and it's about 12:30 here, so I just came directly from GameStop and I came here. Look at, I just can't wait to get into it. I'm ripping the packaging apart and I don't even think that's necessary. All right, well, here we go. If you guys hadn't seen it, I'm pretty sure you have. This is the actual PlayStation VR headset. You know what? They said that this is the heavier of the VR headsets, but if this is the heaviest, I mean, I guess the other ones are pretty light. This is not heavy at all. I have a 5-pound Yorkie, and this feels about the same. weight as my dog. Let's see here. Feels pretty durable. It doesn't feel cheap at all. Let me try this on. So excited that you can't feel. Let me see here. Okay, and it's retractable. Just put your thumb on the indentions on each side and you can push it up or down to get it to move. The inside of it, as you can see, it's kind of like looking through binoculars. And we have this little thing here. I don't know what this portion is for. Oh, my dog is eating the packaging. Ask Romeo to say hello, everybody. Say hello, Romeo. He's trying to eat the paper. Okay, so let me try this on. I feel like a goofball because I'm not exactly sure how you extend this myself. Oh, okay. I don't know if I just wasn't pulling hard enough, but there's a button back here. When I push this button, just got yours from Best Buy also. So what are you doing here watching me? You need to go ahead and get yours and put it together. I know I'm really excited about this, but now as you can see, I can retract this a little bit more. I don't know if it's, like I said, if it's because I pushed this button, but now it's moving a little bit more freely than it was before. I felt like I was about to break it before. Okay. All right, so of course I can't see you guys. All right, and it fits really, really comfortably. It's not tight. I still can breathe pretty well. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I'm pretty sure I can use this for an extended period of time without becoming tired. Okay. And it comes out really easy. What's wrong, King? Why the tears? Jay Merritt, you ordered yours from GameStop. Why didn't you go pick it up? There also seems to, I know it said it had stereo sound. Mark 72, what's going on? There's also a speaker here and a button here, but again, it's new to me. It just came out. Just where you want it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Josh. Sony, the actual Sony wording is here. And on the bottom, you have a space for your nose so you can breathe, of course. You actually have a speaker, like I said, and a button. I'm not sure what those do. And this is pretty neat. Again, the triangle, the circle, the X, and the square from this. So basically, this is it. This is my first time making an unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those of you who have the PlayStation VR, go ahead and break yours out and go ahead and use it. Have fun. If you guys want to see more of it, I actually have, and I just realized that I'm missing one thing that should have come inside this box. There's one more. I was about to end the video. Oh, Derek, okay, I understand. I didn't think about that. I just assumed that they're going to be open to midnight everywhere. So one more box. I was just going to tell you guys just to stick around. Of course, this is going to end pretty soon. But once I get everything together, I'm going to play the only game that I have, which is He's going to break it. Trust me, I'm not going to break it. I'm going to play the only game that I have, which is VR Worlds. And I don't know how I forgot about this during the unboxing. So, like I said, for those of you who weren't here at first, I bought the lunch bundle, which came with the 2 move controllers, the camera, the game, and the headset. So, you guys seen the headset? Here we go. PlayStation VR Worlds. Well, I know you're saying don't cut the stream. Well, I guess I can use the camera I have now. I wanted to set up the new camera. I'm using my old camera, but you know what? You're right. I don't have to break the stream. And speaking of the camera, I don't know if you guys heard. For those of you that weren't in the room when I initially started, I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty familiar with the original camera. It's more of a rectangle shape. This here is more cylindrical. So this is the new camera that they have now. You can actually buy this new camera as a standalone. I saw it at GameStop when I was there, but this is the camera that comes with the bundle. So, all right, King, thank you. I appreciate that. I just keep the stream going. Oh wow, now this is a bonus. I had no idea about this. It actually comes with PlayStation VR demo disc. Oh wow, okay, so I'm glad I didn't buy a game because I actually was considering buying Eve Valkyrie, and this is one of the games that you can try on the demo disc. Eve Valkyrie, Drive Club VR, I know you guys can't see this, I'm sorry. Riggs, I heard really good things about Riggs. Battlezone, I actually tried this once at Best Buy. I only played it for like 5 minutes, but I had a really good time with it. Headmaster, which looks like a soccer game, and you're using your head to hit soccer balls. Got Wayward Sky, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. Until Dawn, the actual game that came out, I think last year on PlayStation 4, was a really good game. So if you hadn't played it, play it. This is not the same experience. This is an on-rail shooter. Like you're going through a haunted house, like the old games that you used to play back at the arcade. It's weird that on the PlayStation demo disc, they have PlayStation VR Worlds, which is what I consider like a demo disc. And we have Tumble VR. Go ahead and sit this up here. A lot of things, a lot of items. All right, more and more cables. All right, we have another. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is the charging cable for the PlayStation VR headset. USB on one end, and please forgive me, I don't know all the technical terms. I'm not sure what you call this port, but this is another port that goes to the VR headset. What do you mean, Martin? Finally something really new? Like meaning a new piece of hardware that's totally different. Yeah. I didn't think that I would see this so soon in my lifetime. All right, so this looks like a stand, and as you can see, it's a semicircle so that the camera can fit inside here, and you can actually sit it up and you prop it up and you can adjust the angle of it. I ordered mine, but I have to wait for the Pro to use it since I don't own a PS4 right now. That's another thing. Yeah, if you don't have a PS4 right now, yes, wait and get the Pro. Myself, like 40 million other people, I have a PS4. I'm considering getting a PlayStation Pro, but I don't know if it's worth it right now. I actually have a Samsung 4K TV with HDR. That's HDR capable, but I don't know if the PlayStation 4 Pro is worth it. But I may end up getting it eventually anyway. All right. Here's another cable similar to the first cable I just showed you. It's just the same as that cable. They gave us two of them. Liquid Cyberpunk, I'll try it on one more time for you when I get a chance. I just tried it on maybe a couple of minutes ago, so give me a few minutes. I'm almost finished with the unboxing, and then I'll go ahead and I'll try it on again and let you guys see it. Thanks, King. I appreciate that. All right, this is just simply a cleaning cloth. I'm assuming that you're just going to clean the front of the VR headset with this. From what I've seen, people will really get into VR, which I'm hoping to really get into VR, and you start sweating. Maybe you can clean off with this, but I'll probably use something else. It's for Pro Dot. All right, Nate, yeah, I'm probably going to get the PS4. I'm probably going to get the PS4 Pro. All right. Way back in the PlayStation 3 day, I actually bought these. I bought the Move controller, and I can't remember what the little thumb analog stick was called. I had that also. So this is the first Move controller. Slim Shorty, this was the lunch bundle. It came with everything that you can see pictured here. It was $499.99. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, so with tax, it brought me out to about $527 if I'm not mistaken. It was between $525 and $530. I thought I had the receipt in my pocket, but yeah, around $527 and change. So for those who hadn't seen it before, this is a PlayStation Move controller. This little ball is pretty flimsy, so you have to worry about breaking it. You have a trigger on the back here, select button. I'm not exactly sure what this button is going to be used for, but you have a button here, and you have the PlayStation button, and then you also have the four buttons that you find on the controller: the square, X, circle, and triangle. Yeah, Eve is $59.99. I honestly thought that it would be a little bit cheaper than that, considering that it came free with the Oculus Rift, I believe. I can't even remember the first. I remember having a Super Nintendo, but I can't remember when I first got it exactly. And thank you, everyone. Like I just on a whim decided I made this game room. It's not all Nintendo. This is just my Nintendo wall. Mario was the first game that I played, so I decided to dedicate this wall to Mario. But I have posters of some of my favorite games here. I have like little floating shelves with the games on here. So I just decided to just give it a try and try to, do the YouTube thing. And I thank you guys for watching. Have 100 people watching me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, Clem. Just another controller. And basically, that's it. That's everything that was in the box. For those of you who want to see the box again, this is not the box for the standard one. That's $3.99. This is the box for the, I have a glare here. This is the box for the lunch bundle, which comes with the headset, VR worlds, the camera, 2 move controllers. All right. And I apologize for you guys who watched at the beginning. I know some people just came in the room and they hadn't seen the actual VR headset being worn. So I'm going to place it on one more time. Dizzler King, hey, how you doing? Yes, Merritt, J. Merritt. It's a lot of wires. Again, it's retractable. I know that's a toss-up. Some people say get warranty. Some people say don't get warranty. I didn't get a warranty. Unfortunately, I'm in a position that if this breaks, I can actually buy another one, but I'm going to hope that it doesn't break. Okay, so like I said, it's retractable. You can put it over your head. All right, and this is how it looks. And of course, I can't see anything right now, but this is a side view. And this is how it looks from behind. Very, very light, and as I said before, it doesn't feel heavy at all. It's very comfortable. And as far as weight, I can't tell you exactly how much it weighs. I can look it up. I'm sure it's online, but I can just compare it to my dog here. My dog is like 5 pounds. Well, actually, my dog is 5.9 pounds, and my dog weighs more than this. I'm sure this is not 5 pounds at all, anywhere close. Yeah, it does look like RoboCop. All right, so it's time to try to set all of this up. So if you want to stay around, please do. I'm going to connect everything. As you can see, I'm drowning in wires over here. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I need to go through this instruction manual. I have even more wires over here, and I'm trying to get everything set up. And once I get everything set up, I will be playing the only game that I have, which is a PlayStation VR world. This is sad. This is really, really sad. I feel like I'm in 1995 and I'm setting up a stereo system or something. I don't know how I'm going to hide all these wires. All right. Don't be jealous. As far as what game, again, it came with, since I got the lunch bundle, it came with PlayStation VR Worlds, and I have the PlayStation VR demo disc. All right. Thank you for watching it. I tried to stream a few other games earlier today. You guys can go back and see. No one watched them, so I'm actually surprised that I have 127 people inside here. And I really hope this is a quick start guide. It says quick start, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I know it's going to be kind of boring sitting here watching me put this together, so if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. Max, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the positive responses. And if anybody's here in Atlanta, Georgia, just give me a ring. Hey, you can come over and you can demo it. I have no problem with that. And yes, this is a big book. Okay, so step one, we're going to take the HDMI cable from the PS4 to the, let me look up the official name for it. It is called the processor unit. People call it the breakout box, but this is the processor unit. So this is step one, connecting this to the PlayStation 4 itself. Who reads manuals, right? Yeah, I know. But if you see all these cables, I would love Clove this. Enough said, see you come over here and put this together without a manual. connected to Pornhub. They're already bringing out porn for not PlayStation VR, but for VR headsets. So I'm sure on the Vive and the Oculus Rift, you can go to Pornhub. All right, let me go back to this. So HDMI to TV. Oh wow, okay. So the HDMI cable that actually goes from your TV to your PlayStation 4 actually needs to be unplugged and plugged up to this processing unit. So what I'm gonna do, unfortunately, I'm gonna actually end the live stream, connect everything, because I'm not gonna be able to see anything, because once I disconnect that and connect this to this, well, let me see how quickly I can do it. It may not take long. Okay, well, let me try this then. Maybe it won't take long. Let me just try to unplug the HDMI cable from my TV, and I already have this one connected, and see if I can do this in maybe 10 to 15 seconds. Come on, Romeo, can you move, please? All right, guys, sorry, bear with me, please. All right, I'm hoping you guys can still hear me. Right now, I'm connecting the processor unit, the HDMI cable from my TV, to the. It's actually labeled. It says HDMI to TV on the back of the processor unit. So if you guys ask me any questions or making any comments, I can't see it right now. Sorry about that. All right, now I'm gonna plug this to the back of the PS4, and hopefully I will be able to see you guys again. Okay. The way my PlayStation 4 is set up is actually in a, I'm not using a TV stand. I actually have a bookshelf that I turned sideways. Okay, there we go, HDMI. All right, and here we go. This is the cable that goes to the power supply. I still can't see you guys. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible so I can get back to you. All right, have that plugged in. Instead of trying to make this all nice and neat, I will do this tomorrow. For right now, I'm just trying to get everything plugged up and get back to you guys as quickly as possible. Okay, so the processor unit is turning back on now. So hopefully I'll be able to see you pretty soon. All right, you still there? I'm back. All right, Romeo. Thanks for holding my spot, buddy. All right, so kind of sweating. It's kind of warm inside here. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. So what I've done so far is you take the HDMI cable from your TV. So the HDMI cable that was plugged into the back of my PlayStation 4, I actually plugged into the back of the processor box. And then I took a second cable and plugged it from the processor box to the actual PlayStation 4 itself. And then I plugged up the power cable, of course, for the processor box. So you're going to have two. So you guys, if you only have a single outlet that has two ports, one for your TV and one for your PlayStation 4, you're going to need a little bit more than that because the processor box itself uses a power cable. It has its own power supply. Yeah, I was trying to move pretty fast. I think I was kind of going, I thought I was going kind of slow. All right, so what's the next step here? I actually skipped a step. Okay, it was to connect the PlayStation camera. This already connected, of course, because you guys can see me, so I can skip that. 2. It says plug the USB cable into your PS4 system and the processor unit. Alright, so this cable 2, let me go back here. It's just a USB cable that says number 2. So this is the cable, if you guys remember. USB port on one end, and again, I don't know the name of this port, but this is what you usually find on most Android phones. Antoinette, I got the bundle, so that was $499.99, about $527 with tax. Virgil, I only have the demo disc, and I have PlayStation VR Worlds, so I'm gonna try PlayStation VR Worlds first. I think, believe it or not, I'm really into sea life. I want to try Ocean Descent. I know that's not really a game, but I just want the experience. I love water. I love sea life. Yeah, Shay Moy Rama. Yeah, you get the headset and cables only for $400. If you pay the $499, you get everything that's included in the bundle, plus all these amazing cables here. Alright, so this again is going to go from the processor box to the, on the picture is showing that this is plugged into the front of the PlayStation 4. So let me give this a try. Again, what I'm plugging in now is the USB cable, standard USB. And again, I don't know what this is called, but again, this is what it's usually used to charge most Android phones. It actually comes with earbuds. But I actually had 2 sets of headphones ready. I have the PlayStation Gold headphones, and I have the wireless Beats, which I'm going to have to use the wire for it. I demoed it in Best Buy for like 5 minutes. I played, I think it's called Battle Tanks or Battle Zone, like that. Something like that. I played for about 5 or 10 minutes. It was really good, very immersive. I found myself ducking and dodging. No, thank you, Tony. Okay, all these cords and cables, I'm getting kind of confused. All right, so all right, I see what we're doing here. So this end actually goes on the back of the processing unit. I was mistaken. I thought it went on the front. Hey, Kent. Connor, thanks. This is actually my first video. I'm just trying to be as informative as possible. I appreciate any type of criticism. If you guys have any questions, please ask, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. All right, so that end went to the back of the actual processor unit, and this is going to go on the front of your PlayStation 4. What's awkward about that is that you're plugging this into the front of your PlayStation 4. I have a nice little setup here. I want everything to look nice and neat, but it's going to be kind of weird having this cable come from the back of the processor unit to the front of your PS4. So you're going to have a cable that's kind of overlapping the top of your PlayStation 4, but I'm pretty sure I can work something out and make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. All right, time for the next step. Thank you. And if you guys want me, Clove, yeah, I think you can wear it with the. I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just speaking from what I've seen on videos. I've seen several people actually put this over the headset. So what I'm assuming is, well, not assuming, I'll show you. Thank you, Kent. So you put on the PlayStation headset like so, and then you put this over it. So you'll have a setup something like this right here. Complete immersion. Visually, you're going to see what's on the screen. As far as the sound, your ears are going to be completely covered by the headphones. You should be completely immersed in whatever game that you're playing. All right, next step from this big booklet. I think the reason why the system cost so much money was probably pay for all this paper they use for this booklet. Is it very comfortable? Yes, it is really comfortable. All right. The next step is actually telling me to plug up the power cable. I've already done that. I kind of skipped that step. Okay. It says slide back the connection cover for the processing unit and then plug in the VR headset connection cable, which is number 4. Number 4 is the VR headset connection cable. Let me find it. Number 4 here. This is the VR headset connection cable. Makes sense because it's pretty long, so that way it can reach from your PlayStation with the processing unit. It's not gonna plug into the PlayStation, so it'll reach from the processing unit to the headset, and the headset's gonna be your head, so you can sit far enough back. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. Xbox Roots. Trevor, I bought an Xbox a year and 3 months ago, and I actually played it like once or twice. It's in my workout room. I just use it to watch Netflix on. No offense to Xbox lovers, I'm just not really feeling the Xbox this generation. Connor, you're 60 miles north of Atlanta. What part of where do you live? I paid $4.99 for the bundle unit. Actually, no, I'm not in the military, nor am I a police officer. I'm actually in the medical field. I'm a pharmacist, believe it or not. All right. Again, you guys, I appreciate you guys being patient and working with me because I have to connect all these things. So give me just a second to connect this. Okay, so this is going to connect to this connects to the front of the processing unit. And this end comes out towards me, so I'm assuming that this end is going to go towards the headset. And these cords here, are going to plug into the actual end of this cable here. You getting Resident Evil in VR? Yeah, I played the demo. I don't know why I can't really. I can play Resident Evil, but games that are too spooky, like Silent Hill. Back in the day, I'm a little older. I played the original Silent Hill. I just can't play something that's like too spooky. And I can imagine having this headset on, being completely immersed, not knowing what's going on around you. And Resident Evil is gonna be a little bit too spooky for me. Were they really? Actually, you know, I've actually used these headsets once. I just had $100 worth of credit and I bought these. So if I can use these, I'm probably gonna use my Beats instead. I actually use these on a daily. Oh wow, Cuddy, you like I said, I'm a pharmacist. I've actually worked in Gainesville several times. Move controllers. So I got they came in a box. They're new in the sense that I just got them, but these are the same ones that were first appeared on PlayStation 3. All right, give me just 1 second. Let me connect these cables really quickly. We're almost there, you guys. I'm not exactly sure how many steps there are, but I can just imagine as many cables as I plugged up. I had a stockpile of cables here. I'm only down to a few. Well, this goes to the camera, so we can just cross this out for a moment because I'm using my old camera right now. So all I have is just 2 more cables left, and we should be pretty much done with this. All right. I actually don't know where my my audio cable is to use this right now. Can you tell me what the cinematic? Okay, yeah, I plan on using cinematic mode. See, from what I've heard from watching things like reviews online, that the resolution here is not going to look as good as the resolution on your TV. So, it's kind of novel, the cinematic mode. You're not going to want to. You're going to use it a couple of times. But you're probably going to default, if you have a really pretty, gorgeous game, you're probably going to default to use your TV. You're just going to maybe give cinematic mode a try a couple of times. I'm going to give it a try just for the sake of it. I'm probably not going to use it a lot. Do I think I'm using my VR a lot? No, I think I'm going to use it every now and again. When I have friends come over, I'm going to show it to them, let them experience it. Right now, it's not anything out that I think I'm in love with. Once more games come out, so to answer this question right now, no, but I hopefully they bring out some really like good AAA titles. can use. I have PSVR worlds, and I have a PlayStation demo disc, PlayStation VR demo disc. All right, now it's time to connect the headset. Are we ready for this? Again, here is the headset. Thank you, thank you. Max, yeah, I did use it briefly. My dog is going through a sneezing spell. You okay? Okay. Yeah, I used it briefly at Best Buy, and I enjoyed it. All right. So this is the PSVR connector cable. I wish you guys can see all this mess I have on the floor and on my couch. So this comes from the processor box, and this comes from the headset. And voila, now it's connected. Also on this cable, you have 4 buttons here. You have a plus and minus. I'm assuming that this is for the volume. They're raised a little bit. I think you can tell. See, these 2 are raised because your head, because you're not gonna be able to see this because your head's gonna be inside the VR unit. So these are raised. You have a mute button and a power button. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Either London Heights or I'm gonna do the Ocean Descent. And also on here, there is a port to plug up your headset. So it's just a standard 3.5, don't quote me, but I think it's 3.5 millimeter jack for your for just standard headphones. All right, and so basically this is what my room is looking like right now. You have this cable going from the TV to the processor unit, HDMI cable going from the processor unit to the PlayStation 4. This cable comes from the PlayStation 4 to the camera. This comes from the processor unit to the wall, which is the power supply. And then this is the cable I just connected, which goes from the front of the processor unit to the actual VR headset itself. Please play game. I'm almost there, Irish Boy 101. Basically, that is it. That's it, everyone. That's it. Everything's connected. All right, so let's see. Sony demo guy says, make sure you use delicate calibrate. 3 pounds would be very comfortable, hard to feel it. Yeah, 1.3 pounds. Thank you. Turn on PlayStation button on your PS4. Power on the VR button on the inline remote. So it's saying to turn it on, press the top button here. It sits inside of the actual casing. This is the power button at the top. Power, mute, volume up, volume down. So I heard a little beeping when I pressed this button, and now the screen has gone black. I don't know if you guys are still with me. If you are, I can't see you. You must update the PlayStation VR device to version 2.0 or later. So it's telling me that I need to update. Jeez Louise. Okay, that's what that button is for. right, adjust the position angle. Frame. Okay, so can I put this on right now? Okay, oh wow. Where's the cleaning cloth? I need to use this already? Move, Max, move, move, move. All right, so uses the PlayStation camera. Okay. Okay.